Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're doing the generic ballot really quickly. It's not much to talk about. Um, just gonna figure out what the leaning is as of today, and next week we're gonna do a re-up on this. I just want to make sure that we have a correct prediction regarding the national environment. As you can see, this is RCP. We currently have what looks like a 3-point lead against the Democrats. This is good, but it could be better. So the first thing what I want to do is I want to make sure, and I'm gonna I'm gonna pull up my quick little calculator. Yeah, I love Excel. So first one we're gonna do an average. I'm just gonna put like let's count 5, 10, 13. Perfect. Same thing goes for this one. So first we're gonna quickly double check. I know RCP is correct, but I want to show you a few things. So we have quite a bit of polling. I just want to make sure that we have the correct numbers. So I'm also going to let the deviation be shown, because it's quite important, I think. So you got 41, 43, 46, 47, 41. Excuse me, there's some construction work in the background. Let's just round it down because it's a little more sensible for the data points. So, as you can see, 3 points is actually not that much, but I want to show you a few things here. So here we have a bunch of polling. As you can see here, NBC, Harvard, and Fox. They don't write down their sample size. And that's quite annoying in my opinion, because that's just laziness on behalf of the RCP group. So I'm going to correct that a little bit. First, let's have the popular vote margin here according to 538, it's going to be about 3.8%. And according to Wikipedia, it's going to be 1.8. I think this particular section is really stupid, that they're going to do an average on two aggregates. Why would you do such a thing? Doesn't make any sense. Because you take an aggregate of all polling, and both instances use the same polling, so make an average of an average. It sounds like just cooking the books in my opinion. So Wikipedia is garbage. Never use it. Funny thing about 538, they overestimate Democrats, so if they put it at 3.8, it's probably going to be a little higher than that. It's going to be probably about 4.5, maybe 5. Funny thing is, if the 3.8 is correct, we're probably looking at about, according to them, 230 Republican seats. So even Nate Plastic is agreeing that the Republicans are going to win, and they're going to put it at the range of 230, which is kind of funny. So let's get rid of those, and let's take a look at NBC, at Harvard, and at Fox. So we have Fox and what they say regarding their polling. 46, 47. Okay, so they are unwilling to write down what their sample size is. So with Fox, I'm just going to simply say this. If you're unwilling to write down your sample size, I'm just going to outright delete you. I'd rather have no data than unreliable data. Let's go for NBC next. What kind of sample size do you have? And they say 45, 47. Yep, okay, that's fine. Save the country, yep, blah, blah, blah. 1,000 registered voters. So again, NBC, that's 4847. I'm gonna get rid of the registered voter polls because they are absolutely garbage. And at this point you should screen towards likely. So this, for this particular reason, I'm also gonna get rid of Politico because it's registered voters. Monmouth is also registered voters. CNBC, it's the 4846, yes, that one can go. And then we only have to take Harvard into account. So this one can go Harvard. Next page. 2010 registered voters. Okay. So that's this one, 5347. Taking into account only likely voter screens, we have a 3.4% lead for the Republicans in the aggregate. And if I were to do the same analysis with 538, you would probably find it at that 4.5 marker that I already previously stated. I don't want to go further into this, but as a follow-up, I will make a short presentation on how I do my polling analysis and what you should do. In this particular case, I think it's safe to say we have a 3-point lead for the Republicans, and in the next week we're going to see this increase because now the undecided voters, they're going to look at their wallet and going to be like, yeah, this thing is really working for me. So these are going to go Republican. So I highly doubt that we're going to see Democrats above 45%. I doubt that. That means the remainder of the vote, either they will not show up or they will vote Republican. Are the Republicans going to have a 10-point lead in the generic ballot by election day? No. What is going to happen with the undecided people? There's probably going to be more than half of these are going to say, I'd rather not vote. That's what these people are going to say. So what we're going to have is the remainder of the, 10% of the people. They would, half of them would stay home and the other half would go for the Republicans. So it's going to be a 52 to 48 margin of the remaining voters. It's not going to be an 8-point. I think it's going to be a little narrower than that, but R plus 5, R plus 6 is easily doable. In that particular case, if it's an R plus 7 or an R plus 6, you're going to find out that Republicans are going to break their record of 247 House seats. And you're going to find seats that you previously thought weren't up for debate will now be up for debate. So that was it, basically. A quick little rundown regarding the generic ballot. Thank you kindly for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.